investors, developers and anybody else who's excited at the thought of sinking your teeth into a large project, then you need to keep on watching. I'm on Wash Lane in Bury and I'm on the premises for Woolfield House. Woolfield House until recently was social housing, or was used as social housing. It's a huge building, extended multiple times, and inside it had 19 ensuite rooms, an office area, it had communal areas, kitchens, bathrooms, his and hers bathrooms. It's a huge property. There's cellar rooms, there's even loft space to further investigate. We're on half an acre of land almost, and there's 2 porter cabins as well, which were used as offices or kind of like schooling rooms. With it being social housing, it was used to help rehabilitate people back into the community. So it gives you an idea of what it was pretty much used for. It is in a state of disrepair. It needs somebody to come in and really turn it round. There is the option of putting it or restoring it to its former glory and its former use. We've spoken to people at the housing and at the council who are interested in taking long-term contracts based on somebody restoring it to social housing. To give you an idea, the housing has spoken about taking out a 10-year contract whereby they would pay almost £55,000 per year for the next 10 years, guaranteed. You've got nothing to worry about. You come in, you purchase the property, restore it to the standard that the housing would require, but then they would pay £55,000 per year. That's one option. There's also the option of speaking to the council. They'd considered, or they'd spoke about when they visited, a 25-year contract, but not necessarily to the same financial standard that the housing had. Alternatively, with it being a freehold plot, there is the potential to, well, look at even flattening the place and creating a small apartment block, obviously subject to planning. Another option might be to make all of the rooms larger and then rent out maybe 10 or 11 individual 1-bed flats on a private basis, as opposed to having like the communal areas and using it as social housing. Again, half an acre of land, so we've got plenty of parking outside as well. I'm stood at the front of the property right now, but as you can see, the parking spaces do go right round the back, so we've got lots of potential there as well. So if you are interested, if you know anybody who's a developer, an investor at this sort of level, there's so much that can be done with this. It's such an exciting project. You need to come here and see it. I've only taken a few pictures of a few of the rooms, so there's so much more for you to see. I'll get in touch when it is safe for us to proceed with viewings. Obviously, with everything that's going on at the moment, viewings will be on hold, but what we're going to do is speak to our investors, speak to our developers, and obviously if this post reaches anybody else who might be interested, then we'll have you lined up and ready to come and view the property as soon as it's available. So BL9 6BJ is the postcode. Perhaps you can get it up on Google Maps, but I'll put a link within this post to that as well. Wash Lane, Bury, 2 minutes from the access to the motorway network, so great for those who just need to jump onto the motorway as well. And Bury Town Centre is also just a couple of minutes away. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested, please get in touch and we'd love to see you here soon.